Hello, and welcome to the orientation guide for our study on relationship goals and interactions. This presentation will review important information that will aid your understanding of this project. Please pay close attention as we may address any questions that you will come across either before or during the study. To begin with, this study is a two-part study. The first part you will be completing today. This includes watching this orientation video and then completing a baseline survey. The second part consists of a 14-day daily diary. These diaries consist of survey questions about that day. Each night over the course of the 14 days, you will receive an email that contains the link to the survey. It is important that you complete the survey that night. During the study, we will be asking you to report on two people in your life, one romantic partner and one friend. It is important that these two people remain constant through your nightly diary surveys. You cannot change the person midway through just because you do not feel like answering questions about them or for other reasons. When you complete the baseline survey, you'll be able to designate the two people you wish to fill the two categories. It is important that you pick one for each category. You should not pick two friends. So, each night you will receive an email to remind you of your survey. The email will provide a link that you may click on to access your daily diary survey for that night. In the survey, you will be reporting your interactions with the two people you choose in the baseline survey. However, we understand that on some days you may not interact with both of them. For instance, on a Friday, you may interact with both your friend and your romantic partner. Thus, on Friday night, you report on both of them. However, on Saturday, you may only interact with your romantic partner. That night, you only report on your romantic partner. Even if you do not interact with either of them, you should still link. We still have two questions for you to complete. When you report about the interactions with your romantic partner and friend for that day, the interaction should have lasted for at least 5 minutes, have been one-on-one, and have been face-to-face or over Skype or FaceTime. Interactions that are held via online chat, texting, phone calls, or email do not count. These must be in-person interactions or at least via Skype or FaceTime. Alright, so let's review. For the next 14 days, you'll be completing surveys each night before bed. You'll be receiving an email reminder about 7 p.m. In the email, the link will be provided for you to go on to complete the survey. If you do not receive the link, or if you run into any problems, you can contact Dr. Camilla Overup at coverup@fgu.edu. Be sure to check your spam box. If you do not see the email, it may end up there accidentally. We ask you to complete the survey on your computer or a campus computer instead of your cell phone to ensure that the survey is properly displayed. It is very important that you complete the survey each day and that the interactions you are reporting on happen in that very same day. We want to know your feelings while the interaction is still fresh in your mind, so that means that the survey should be done before you go to sleep. The survey will be open from 7 p.m. to 4 a.m. each night upon completion of the baseline survey. While we would like you to complete all 14 days of the survey, we understand that schedules can be hectic at times. You are allowed to miss only 2 of the 14 days to still receive full credit. That is, to get full credit, you must complete the baseline survey in a minimum of 12 of the 14 diary surveys. However, you are able to get partial credit. To get partial credit, you must complete the baseline survey in a minimum of 7 diary surveys. If you miss more than 2 diaries in a row, you will become ineligible for credit. That is, if you complete 2 nights of the diary but then miss 3 nightly surveys, you will become ineligible to receive any credit. But if you complete 7 nights of the diaries and then miss 3 nightly surveys, you will only be able to earn the partial credit. Once the diary survey portion of the study is complete, you will receive an email that details how to sign up for credit on Sona. You'll be directed to log on to Sona again and to locate the study called Relationship Goals and Interactions Part 2. The study is password protected and you will receive the password in an email. If you miss more than 2 days, you are allowed the nightly email reminder to do the survey will no longer be sent to your email. These slides are available for download for reference while you are completing the study, in case you run into any problems or have any questions that might be answered by the information provided in these slides. We are all finished with the PowerPoint review. Thank you for listening and good luck on your surveys. Please remember to answer truthfully and sincerely. If you have any further questions, please contact Dr. Camilla Overup at the email address provided on this slide. You will now be directed to the baseline survey for completion.